Hi guys, so time for another workout together. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's sessions. Let me know if you're feeling any tiredness, any soreness. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a calmer session in sense of tempo and pace, but we are going to feel a lot of work. So we're gonna try to go into a little bit of the classical Pilates series of 5. So you would have seen that on my feed that I posted yesterday, as well as a series that's going to target your glutes, your chest, your back. So we're going to try to compensate for the two. Really, really important when we do the series of 5 that you take care of yourself. So it's very easy when we do any ab work that we go into our low back. So I want you to pay attention to your body. What's great right now is that you're not in a room full of people. It's only you, your mat, and myself, but I won't be able to see you. So I need you to correct yourself. So make sure that when we're doing the series of 5, I'll explain all of this as well when we're down on the mat, that you're staying down with your back, you're feeling the work in the core, never in that low back. I'll give you lots of modifications if you need it. And same thing when we're doing work with the glutes, pay attention to where you're feeling the burn. So we don't want to feel anything in the low back, keep that protected the whole time. So if we're ready, give me a little bit of a thumbs up. You're not gonna need any equipment as usual, just your mat yourself. And let's get started. So we're gonna come down onto our mats. I'm gonna come all the way here. And like yesterday, we're gonna start with a little bit of breath work. So we are actually gonna lie down for this one today. So I want you to come lay on your mat. Grab hold behind your thighs, just roll yourself down. And then adjust. So our knees are gonna be bent. We are gonna have a natural curve in our low back, so if you have a little bit of an arch, that's fine. Just get yourself comfortable. And then from here, we are going to take a nice big breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And just let your eyes close. Rest your hands on your belly or next to you, whatever feels best. And just begin to lengthen your breath. So breathing in, feeling that rib cage float, the abdominals lift. Exhaling through the nose, nice and slow. Allowing your shoulders to relax, your back to feel supported by the floor. And just letting all of your muscles kind of melt into the floor and release. Just taking a couple more breaths here, breathing in, breathing out. Allowing yourself to appreciate this time that we are here together, connected, yet we're separated in our own places. Breathing here one more time, inhale. This time exhale out the mouth, let it go. Let your hands come down beside you on the mat. Let the clavicles open up, feel your shoulders heavy on the floor. And then we're gonna open our eyes very, very gently to come back into the room. And we're just gonna stay here, start mobilizing the hips a little bit. So breathe in. As you breathe out, let that right knee open up to the side without your left knee following with, and without your hips following with. So your hips are staying steady. And then slowly draw it back in. Let's open up the left knee. And then slowly draw it back in with an exhale. Starting to sense your abdominals working here. So your low abdominals working to stabilize the hips. Turning out. And back in. We're just going to do one more each side. So just very, very gently opening up that right knee. Keeping your hips stable. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, open up the left knee. Exhale, draw it back in. Good. All right, from there, let's start to open up through the back. So we're going to breathe in where we are. As you breathe out, think your belly button nice and heavy towards the floor. Start to curve your spine down into the mat, coming into what's called an imprint. So your low back is pressing down into the mat. And then as you inhale, release the hips back to their start position. So we exhale, belly button draws in. Feel that pelvic floor lifting up and in. So you're feeling like your abdominals are being pulled and sucked up right between your rib cage. Low back down into the mat. Inhale, release to your natural spine. One more time, exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Pull the belly button in. Hold it there for a second. So you want to feel your abdominals working here rather than your hip flexors. Inhale, release. Now we're going to continue that movement a little bit higher. So we inhale. As we exhale, draw the belly button in. Start to tuck your tailbone in underneath or in between the legs and press your low back down. Then push your heels down into the floor. Squeeze your glutes and start to lift your hips up into the air, keeping your chest heavy the whole time. So we keep a little bit of a rounded back. It's not your belly button reaching up to the ceiling. Think rather your hip bones. Keep tucking under, keep squeezing those glutes. Inhale, exhale, melt the spine down one vertebrae at a time. So I like to think of Chanel pearls that we're dropping down onto the floor, one at a time. Breathing in at the bottom. Exhale, roll through, lifting those hips up. Feel a sense of traction between your inside thighs. So imagine you're holding onto a ball right between the inside thighs so the knees don't splay out. They're staying together. Exhale, melt it all the way down, massaging that spine one vertebrae at a time down into the floor. We're going to do 2 more of these. So inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath, roll through the spine, lifting up, up, up. Breathe in here. Exhale, melt the spine all the way back down. Start to feel your glutes working. We're going to breathe in one more time here. Exhale, roll through the spine, lifting up. And then from here, so now really think chest heavy, round the tailbone under, feel length in that low back. Belly button is drawing in, hips push a little bit higher, then use your arms here to press down into the floor. Try to avoid rounding the shoulders, but let your hands help lifting you up. Now we're going to start going into our marches. So we're going to do 10 times. So we're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, fold one leg in, press this left foot down more, bring the leg back down. Other side, bring it in. And down. So we lift and down, lift and down. So we go 5 and 4. Keep the hips up nice and high. 3, now 2 and 1. Bring the foot down. Exhale, melt that spine all the way down. Roll onto your side to face me. We're going to vary it with our oyster. So you're going to come back towards the back edge of your mat. Lay yourself down, supporting your head. Lengthen that top waist away so you feel your core working. So we're starting to switch on those abdominals as well. Heels in line with hips, hips in line with shoulders, head is up. Now we're going to lift the heels up and I want you to keep squeezing them together. Now exhale, turn the leg up and down. Lift up and down. Lift down. Feel that wrapping sensation around your thigh as you lift up, and we lift and we lift and we go 5 and 4 and 3, now 2, now last one, let's hold it at the top, tiny pulses, squeezing that glute as you press knee a little bit higher, squeeze the heels together a little bit more, 4, 3, 2, 1, come all the way back down. Let's go back into our marches, so you'll feel one side working a little bit more, roll it up with control, press down through that left leg, you're gonna lift your right leg in, bring it down. Left leg in, bring it down. Keep paying attention to your glutes. Tuck the tailbone under and belly button in. And in. Good. And in. Keep the hips high. If you need to support your hips, you can do that, no worries. I've lost count, so we're gonna do 1 more on each side. Here, and then final one just to even out. Then exhale, melt it all the way down. Come up, we're going to do the second side of those oysters. So again, set yourself up. I'm swinging around just so I stay facing you. All right, lift it up. Turn the heels so they're higher. Your hips are long. You're finding that length in your core. We turn up, down, up, down. Remember, length in the waist the whole time as you turn up. Squeeze the heels together. And then you might start to find that one side you're actually have a little bit more range in. That's completely normal. We're gonna do 3 more here. 2 1. Hold it up here. Again, pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeeze the heels together. Wrap that thigh around. Good. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Once more, back into your marches. So laying down, breathing in, breathing out, rolling up. Again, left leg starts in. Tap it down. Right leg taps in. Tap it down. Lift. Good. Really start to feel those glutes working here. Pressing up, hips high the whole time. Don't let them drop down, but keep them high. Keep that low back tucked under and protected. And we go 4. Now 3 and 2. And then 1. And then bring that left leg back in. All right, hold it here. Press that hip up. Make sure your hip bones are level the whole time. Extend that leg. Okay, we're going to go for a little bit of a surprise here, but we're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Now press through your glutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Other side straight away. Lift it up. Extend that leg. Hip bones are level. And we press through the left foot as we lift up. Now really focus on that left glute. I mean, you're probably feeling it. Lift and lift and lift. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and exhale all the way down. Great work. All right, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Release out the spine. Release out those glutes. Let's stretch them out. So you're going to bring left knee in towards you. Rest it on top. Flex that foot and push slightly away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hug the knee in towards you. Let's give it a stretch a little bit more here. And then swap your legs around. So left foot is down, right leg is crossed over. We're pressing on the thigh, not onto the knee. And then bring it up and hold it in here. All right, so we're gonna come into our Pilates section here for the abs. And we're gonna layer, we're gonna do 3 rounds, but I'm gonna give you 3 different variations for each. So that I want you to choose the variation that is best for you. So we're going to start with slightly beginner version, and I want you to start paying attention to feeling those abdominals working, okay? Let me swing around so I can face this way. So let's come sit at the front of your mat, sitting up nice and tall, and then grab hold behind your thighs. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath and slowly slide the hands down. Try not to go into this position, but keeping that length of the spine. Place the spine down 1 at a time. All right, so variation 1 for a single leg stretch. We're gonna fold those legs in, and we hold it here. Now, if you have any trouble with your neck, I want you to keep doing this variation the whole time. Now, from here, imprint your low back, pull those low abdominals in. As we exhale, we pull the left knee in, and we send the right leg nice and high, extend, and then swap. And swap. Pull one leg in, the head stays down, and now start to feel your core working. I know it might be light for some of you, so start to pull the belly button in and really send a mental connection down to your abdominals. Reach and reach and reach and go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it all the way down. Again, stay here with your head down. Connect your heels together, hands resting onto your knees. From here, we're going to go into double leg stretch. So we breathe in. As you breathe out, press the arms down, push the legs away into your frog leg, and then bring it back in here. Extend away and back in. Now feel, because we're doing 2 legs, your abdominals feel a little bit more strained. So really push away with the heels, feel the legs wrapping, and press the low back down into the mat and feel your core working. Again, respect your body here. And extend and back. And let's do 3 here. And 2. And then 1. All right, bring those knees in. From here, we're going to go into scissors. So a lot of times it's your hamstrings working here, or hamstring length that stops us from this one. So we're going to keep our legs softly bent like this. All right, and then from there, bring your hands underneath your hips. And you're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your left leg towards the floor and pull the right leg in towards you using your core. Bring it back up. This side and back up. This side and back up. Again, you choose how low your leg goes. If you start to feel your back arching, lower or limit the range. So maybe we stop here and then we bring it back. The important part is that you feel your abdominals working, and we're going to go for another 4 here, and 3, and 2, and then 1. Good. Again, hug those knees in, give your back a little bit of a release. Bring your hands back underneath your hips so that you're supporting your low back down. Shoulders are relaxed, and then we're going to extend both legs away. All right, again, if your hamstrings are very tight, keep them softly bent, no worries there. Just breathe in. As you exhale, both legs go down, 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 and then you pull them back up. Again, knees can be bent or they can be straight. For anyone who's familiar with the Pilates with a series of 5, you can go ahead and do your full one throughout all of these if you like. Here with your double legs, just make sure that your low back stays down the whole time. We go 3 here, and we go 2, and then 1 more time, and then bring it all the way back up. Hug those knees in, rock from side to side. All right, so for our crisscross, we're gonna keep the legs here, and we're gonna bring our hands behind our head. We're actually gonna curl up for this one. So I want you to take a big breath in. As you exhale, nod your chin, chest, look down towards your hips. So we stay looking down. Now you twist towards the right, and you send your left leg nice and high. Bring it back in, and come all the way down in between. Let's take a rest. Inhale, exhale, twist. Send your right leg away, so we alternate sides. Bring it back in, come down in between. So we exhale, we twist. Now it's not my head pulling. I'm trying to keep those elbows wide as I twist. Exhale, twist, keep the low back down the whole time. Inhale, exhale, twist, and down. And we twist, and down. Good, and twist, and down. And we twist, and down. 1 more time, each side, and over, and down. And hug those knees in and release there. Cool. All right, from there, we're gonna come back. So we're gonna come back and do the whole series. Now, if that was enough for you, you stay at that level. If you want a little bit more, we're gonna curl up. So we're gonna come to have our hands behind our thighs. Breathe in. As you exhale, notch and just curl up. Look down towards your hips. One hand, sorry, no, don't bring your hands behind your head. Stay where you are. You're gonna inhale here. As you exhale, extend your right leg away and pull your left leg in. Go ahead and switch. Exhale as you send the leg away. Inhale right in between. And we exhale. Stay looking down so you're not creating any strain on your neck. Pull the knee in. Swap the hands around. And pull the knee in. Good. And pull. And pull. And pull. Good. And 1 and 2. Come down in between. Go ahead and rock from side to side. Release out the low back. If you're feeling your low back, stay with your head down. Otherwise, we're going to curl up again. So hands behind your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl it up. Okay, from here, 2 ways of doing it with our head up. Either we stay in the same way that we did before, where we press our arms down and you extend that leg, or you go for your full reach, circle around, bring it back. You choose what's best for you. If the hands come back around and you feel like you're falling down, just stay with this one, okay? So we are going to do 5 of these. So we're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, go for your variation. Reach and bring it back. Go 4, bring it back. Go 3, bring it back. And 2, pull the belly button in. 1 more time, reach away, and bring it all the way back in. Let your head come down, rock from side to side. Let's go for scissors. Either hands underneath hips, 1 leg at a time coming down, or you curl up. You extend those legs up towards the ceiling or keep them softly bent, whatever works for you. And then we're gonna grab hold of our left ankle, pull it in, and swap. Now swap, good, and swap. Now the focus is more about that leg coming in towards you rather than the one going down on the floor. So really focus on pulling a leg in, and in, good, and in, and go 2, and go 1, and then bring those knees in. Relax, rock from side to side. Let's do double leg lifts. Again, hands underneath hips if you prefer, or hands behind the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out, curl up. 1 hand behind your head, other hand behind your head, and support your head here. Extend those legs and squeeze the legs together. Turn out if you'd like. Then we breathe in. As we exhale, we lower down, 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 down. Squeeze your glutes and then pull it back up. Squeeze those glutes as they go down, pull it back up. We're gonna do 3 here. and back up. Keep the head high. So curl higher as the legs go down. One more time, bring it down, 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 and then bring it up. Hug your knees and twist chest. Rock from side to side. Well done, guys. Crisscross coming up. Hands behind the thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl up. Okay, from here, hands behind your head. And we twist to the right. Extend the leg away. Twist to the left, straight away. And twist. So either coming down with your head in between the reps or twisting. Now, normally, if you do this one in the gym, bicycle crunches, maybe you're going double speed. So we're going to slow it down today. And we're going to try to feel those abs working. Curl up and over. Think opposite shoulder to opposite hip. We go 4, 3, now 2. Stay whichever side you are and curl a little bit higher. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Come back to center. Go the other way, other way, other way. And then come all the way down. And rock from side to side. How are our abs, guys? How are we feeling? Let's come all the way up. Just give yourself a little bit of a twist. Back to center, other way. Back to center, nice little click there. All right, reach forward and just stretch out the low back. So really being careful for what works for you. Don't push yourself if you feel the back. We are gonna come back to those in a second. I'm just gonna rearrange this. But we're gonna come up in between and we're gonna work on our opposite muscles. So we've just worked our flexors, which does this to the body. So it's important that we work the extenders of the back of our body. So roll on through, 4-point kneeling. We are gonna layer the vinyasa and the airplanes. So I want you to separate your hands nice and wide through the fingers. Tuck the tailbone under, breathe in. As you breathe out, press up and back. We come into a downward facing dog. The first one, we're gonna bend those knees. And we're gonna press one heel down and then the next. Press one heel down and then the next. All right, so from here, perhaps you need to walk your hands a little bit further forward. We are gonna roll through our spine to come forward into a plank. Now your option here, whether you drop your knees and you come down like so, or you go your full way down. But whichever way you're gonna come down. From there, separate the legs, press the feet down into the floor, roll the shoulders down to lift up. So you go a little bit up into a baby cobra, so about here. To start with, feel those abdominals stretching. And then as we exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. Now we're gonna go through the full routine. So I'll show you what we're doing. Same thing as we just did, we roll through, you lower down. Now from here, if you wanna come into your up dog, drop the knees, press the feet down, lift up here, and then roll back and lift up. We are gonna do 5 of those. Again, choose what works best for you. So adjust to your body. Let's go, let's do 5 of those. So we press back into our downward facing dog. Lift up onto your tiptoes, roll through the body. Lower down, whichever way you lower down. And then you're gonna flip your feet, lift up into cobra or up dog, feel a stretch. Notch in chest, press it back. Again, roll through the spine. Lower it down. Come into up dog or cobra. Open up the heart, open up the chest. Roll it back. All right, 3 more here. Roll through, roll through. Lower it down. Press up and back. You got 2. Roll through. Lower. Lift up and back. And you got 1 final one. Rolling through. Lower it down. Lift up. And then come all the way back. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Roll down, roll up, and come up. Coming in to airplanes on our left leg. So soft bend into our standing left leg. That right leg is gonna kick back behind us. Your hands are here. Now think of reaching out forward. So you're reaching your head forward, leg back, and then you lift up. We go back and lift up. Go back, lift up. As you press the elbows out to the side, feel the muscles between your shoulder blades working. We're halfway through this leg. And press and up. Press back and up. Press back and up. 1 more and back to here. Come back to your mat. Edge of the mat. Roll it all the way down. Walk it out. All right, get ready. We're going through 5 vinyasas. Roll through your spine. Exhale, lower down. Press up, open up the heart. Feel like you're trying to reach your armpits forward. Notch in chest, press it back. Roll through your spine. Lower down. Lift up. Reach. And back. Inhale. Exhale, roll through. Belly button is in as you lower down. Lift it up. And go back. And I think we have 2 more, so we're gonna do 2 more here. Lower and lift and back. 1 more time, reach forward, lower down, lift up through the heart. Exhale into downward facing dog. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet, roll it up. All right, right side. So for most of us, this is the harder one to balance on. So separate the toes, bend that softly, that right leg, arms beside you. We go into our airplane and we lift, airplane, lift. Try to keep the hips level and the spine long. We've got 5 and 4. If you want to make it harder, don't touch the floor in between the reps. 3 and 2 and 1. Come all the way back towards the back edge of your mat. All right, reach your arms up. Exhale, walk it out. Reach forward here. All right, press back into your downward facing dog. And we're gonna roll through. We're not gonna do 5, I promise. Lower down, lift up. Just stretch, either keep your feet down for a cobra, or if you're a little bit closer together for your upward facing dog. And then from there, come back. Walk your feet forward towards your hands, come to sit down. And it's another Pilates series. So we're gonna come to the front of our mat, walk the feet in towards you, round into a little bit of a ball. Bring your legs up, we're balancing here. And then you're gonna pull your left leg in towards you, lower down, and we go straight. So choose your variation, and we go single leg. And reach, and reach, and reach, and reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare double leg stretch 5 times. So we extend and circle, extend and circle, extend and circle. Go 2 and 1. Go for scissors. Extend that leg, pull it in and in and in and in. Good. Keep the head up or let it come down, whichever is your variation. You got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Both legs up, hands behind your head, look down, and then you lower, lift up, lower, lift up. You got 3. Keep those abdominals strong. No tension in the low back. You've got 1 more time. Lower it down, lift it up, almost there. Bend those legs, twist to the right, twist to the left, right, left, right, left. Keep going. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Twist back to the right. Stay where you are. Just extend that right leg up. Come back to center. Other side. Left. Extend the left leg. And come all the way back. Whew. And breathe. Well done, guys. All right, rock from side to side. We're going to do our final move, which is going to help combat any of this forward flexion. So let's just start down here. Come into a couple of roll-ups, just like we did in the beginning, lifting the hips up, feeling a stretch through the hip flexors, trying to keep that low back long. Exhale, melt it down. Lower. Cool. 1 more time. Exhale, roll up. And melt it down. Cool. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Nod your shin chest. We're going to rock back and forth here. Massage that spine out. And I want you to come up as if you're seated, but don't touch the floor. Don't touch the floor. Lower down. Round that back. And lift up. Don't touch the floor. Don't touch the floor. Lower down 1 more time. Lift it up. Hold it here. All right. Arms extended perhaps. And then exhale. Lower it down. All right. Let's come to the back. If you have some water, you can go ahead and grab it. Again, stay hydrated. And whilst you're there, let me show you what the next exercise looks like. So it's our crab reaches. You're going to sit with your feet hip width distance apart, hands behind you, and the fingers are pointing away from you. From here, draw your shoulder blades back and lift up through your heart. We're gonna start, so we're gonna do alternate sides. So we're gonna reach the left arm forward, lift it up, follow the hand, lift and press, and then lower it down. Other side, you alternate, you lift, and you lower it down. So the purpose of this exercise is to open up the body. After we've done all of this, try to open it up and stretch. Again, nothing in that low back. Think of it more as a lengthening for your spine as well as your abdominals. All right, are we ready? We're gonna go for 20 of them. So 10 on each side. Draw the shoulder blades back, lift up through your heart, and we go 1, lift up and lower, 2, and lower. Go 3, good. Press through your hips, so you're working your glutes as you lift, as you get a stretch. And here, and that's 7, good. And 8, and 9, cool. And 10, halfway there, let's keep going. Lift, and lift. And we reach 13, 14, 15, almost there, 16, all right, 17, 18, you got 19, and 20, come all the way down. All right, cross your legs, just reach forward, stretching out, breathing in here, breathing out. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, roll all the way up. All right, so one more time. This time we're staying 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Take your time, do what feels best for you. So no rush. If these are not working for you, you can always come down and just do regular hip bridges. All we're trying to do is open up the body here from those crunches that we just did, because we don't want to be in this position when we come off the mat, okay? So we're gonna stay 10 times on this side, then I'm gonna turn my back to you guys, I'm gonna do 10 on the other. So when we're ready, we're gonna breathe in, exhale, lift, 1, and 2, and 3, cool, and 4, and 5, go 6, and 7, and 8, press the hands down into the floor for 9, and 10, come down, we swap, other side, spread the fingers wide of your supporting hand. We go 10, and go 9, and 8, open up the heart, 7, 6, 5, and 4, you got 3, and 2, and then 1, and come all the way down. Great work, guys. All right, so we're now gonna go into our stretches. So hopefully feeling okay after that one. Opening up the body, lower down onto the floor. And let's breathe. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side, massage out the back. And come a little bit more back into the center of the screen. All right, rocking through. Good. All right, step your feet down. Arms out to the side in a T position, so hands in line with shoulders. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Knees to the right, head to the left. Breathing in here, breathing out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out, come back to center. This side, you look to the right, knees go to the left. Let's stretch through your low back hip flexors. Breathing in. Breathing out, come back to center. Hug your knees in towards you. Keep the left knee like so. Right ankle crosses over. Hold on behind the left thigh and let your right elbow connect with the right thigh. Pressing away. Again, if this is too much, if you feel you're doing this, let your foot come down and just rest here. Or maybe curl up. Come all the way down, let's change. So, come into the stretch variation that's best for you. And allow your body to just begin to relax. being proud of the efforts that you put in on your mat today. And knowing that you are here with everyone else. So the quote that I just posted on my feed goes, when we replace I with we, even illness becomes wellness. It's by Malcolm X. And I felt that was such a fitting quote for this time that we're in, where we're having to shift from the mindset of I, of being, well, I don't care if I get it because it's not going to hurt me, it's not going to affect me, to shifting to, yes, it's not going to hurt me, but when I shift into the state of being we, I'm alleviating any extra pressure on the welfare system, and I'm doing my bit to help everyone else. Okay, let's come down onto our fronts. Separate the legs. Hands in front, in line with your nose. Let's breathe in. Breathe out, slide the shoulder blades down your back. Press the feet down into the floor, come up into a baby cobra. Pressing through the hands, if it feels comfortable, come up into a full cobra, feeling that stretch for your abdominals. Breathing in here. Breathing out, lowering down. Bring your heels together, sit back into a child's pose. Just resting here again. Exhaling out. Roll up through the spine, coming up into 4-point kneeling. Let's slide our right knee to our right wrist. Pivot that leg across. Slide back into a modified pigeon. If this is not good for your knee, come back to lay down onto the floor. Otherwise, stay here. And again, breathing in to this area of pain, of stretch. Allowing yourself to just sit with it for a little bit. To breathe. Knowing that even though collectively, right now, we are going through pain, that it's okay if you are struggling right now. That you don't need to hold it in. That you can speak to other people. And if you're experiencing loss or suffering, that you're not alone, but your experience is also not made less worthwhile because so many of us are experiencing it. So just allow yourself here to breathe in this stretch and in this moment of time, using our breath to bring in goodness and nourishment, using our exhale to release out whatever we do not need. Walk your hands back in towards you. Tuck that back toe underneath. Lift up, slide back. This side. Left knee to left wrist. Pivot the leg across, slide back. And choosing whichever version is best for you. Lowering down. And just stretching out. Try to let the shoulders relax. Let those hips release. Walk the hands back in. Press the back toe under, lift up and back into a downward facing dog. And we're going to bring our right foot up in between our hands, so lift the right leg up, bring it in, step it all the way up or help it up, slide that back leg away and just lower it down. Come up here. So finding length through that low back, pressing your front heel down so you feel a work in your back of your thigh. So compare this position for me to if I'm here and just hanging out. So you're working here. You're gonna breathe in. As you breathe out, pull the pelvic floor up and in, press through the front heel and pull back and see if you can get that stretch in your hip flexor to come a little bit higher up. So it requires some work on your core. Come forward, breathe in. Breathe out, press through the front foot and lift. One more time, come forward. Press back, feel length in your lower back core, nice and well connected. Right hand to your right knee, left hand nice and high. Exhale, fold to the side. Inhale, hands come down. Step that right foot all the way back. Now let's prepare for the left leg. So left leg up nice and high, bring it up in between your hands. Step the right knee down, lift up Again, I'm not here and just hanging out into my low back. I'm pressing my front foot down, squaring off the hips, feeling some work in my core. And then we press through and back, lifting that stretch higher, higher, higher. And then come forward, breathe in. Exhale, press back. Find length, feel like someone's pulling you up nice and high. And then back. And then exhale. Coming back, core nice and strong, right hand reaches up. We go for a side bend. And then we come all the way down. All right, tuck the back toes under. Slide the leg back. Drop down into one more child's pose here. Rounding out the back. If you're struggling, you can always place your hands on top of one another and stack them like so. And then from there, reach the hands forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly roll through your spine into 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes under, lift up and back into downward facing dog. Walk the feet in a little bit. Walk the hands all the way back towards your feet. And then from there, feet are hip bone distance apart. Bend the knees. Hang down. Shake your head no. Nod it yes. Shake your head no. And nod it yes. Bring your hands to the small of the back, interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together. Reach the hands behind you and then lift them up and over and extend your legs if they were bent. And just come into this stretch here. Thinking of reaching the arms away from you and then letting gravity do the work of bringing them down. And then relax the arms down. Shake the shoulders out. Bend the knees. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push the feet into the floor. Restack the spine. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All the way back up into standing. Lift your hands up like so. Keep that low back nice and long. Turn the arms out. Press through the hands, press back. Now without arching, try to keep yourself strong here. Press the hands back. Maybe you feel a bit of a tingling in your hands as we stretch the fascia. Reach those arms up, 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 up. And then exhale, roll it all the way down. Bend those knees. Breathe in. Breathe out, slowly roll it up. Feel strong in your core. As the head restacks, lift your hands up. Turn them out. Flex through hands and fingers. Press them back, press them back, press them back. Rotate the arms up, 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 up. Fingers come together. And exhale, we roll it all the way down. For one final one here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly roll up through the spine. Coming up into standing. Bring your arms up. Rotate the hands out. Press the hands back and away. And open up the chest. Turn so that your fingers and palms are facing upwards, and reach them up, 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 up. Connect the hands together in a prayer. Close your eyes. And just stand here. So I'm turning towards you. And as you exhale, draw your hands down. Rest them at your forehead. Feeling good about the path that you are on. Feeling good about the path that we are on as a collective. Using good thoughts to help you throughout the day. And knowing that we are connected and together. Bring your hands down to rest at your lips. And as the thumbs connect with your lips, feel your jaws relax. Your neck be free of tension. And as you do so, release the tension from your words, bringing kindness and love into your words today. Choosing words that are going to help you with everyone else and with yourself. And then finally, draw the hands down to rest at your heart. Allow your heart to carry you forward for the rest of this day. Allow your heart to be the leader of your actions. And stay true to yourself. And then we breathe in. Breathing out through your mouth. Release. Gently blink your eyes. Come back into the room. Give yourself a nice round of applause. Well done, you guys. So finish today's workout. If you're feeling anything into your low back, just go for a nice little stretch. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will save this to my story. So if you weren't able to join us live now, you can do it a little bit later. And yeah, I hope you had fun. Hopefully we'll do all of this again tomorrow. Any requests of body parts, of certain exercises that you want done, let me know. Happy to do yoga bar, whatever you want, I'm here. All right, so have a great day and enjoy. Let's take care of each other. Bye, guys.